What's going on, guys? This is Berz. I want to talk to you today about the AK Lightning Bolt. And I've had a lot of people ask me about the left side charging on the AK, as you can see here, in relation to some of the videos I've made. And they've asked me, what is it and where can I get it and how does it work, etc. I made a real quick video probably about 4 months ago, 5 months ago, showing some testing of it. I was dropping it on its side here, seeing if I can get that left side charging handle to break off, etc. And since then until now, still have seen absolutely no problems with it, and I can definitely recommend it. But I want to get into some of the specifics today about this system. Now, first off, what you'll see here is the only difference that you'll have is you'll have a right and a left side charging handle, as you can see on this AK. And you can see on the left side, there's a cutout in the dust tube to accommodate that left side charging handle, compared to a regular AK, which does not have the left side charging handle, as you can see here. So that's where the difference comes in. And as far as what does it do for you, it allows you to reload rather quickly compared to using just the left side charge, because when you're reloading with the left or with the right side charging handle only, you have to come over to the side and pull it back versus having it right here in front of you. Is it a minuscule amount of time? It is. But if you're looking to get faster reloads and reload your AK faster, it's definitely something you should look into. Now, I actually saw a video before I actually got this AK Lightning Bolt of another person who actually had their handle break off, as far as, I guess, where they welded on there to accommodate that left side charging handle. I guess it broke off. I've had zero problems. I've actually dropped, like I said earlier, I've actually dropped this handle all by itself on a table, repeatedly. I've used it at the range. I don't know, I probably put 1,000 rounds through this so far with this left side charging handle on here. I used it at the just the bench shooting, which you're not really going to get a durability test out of that, but I've used that and I've seen absolutely no flaws in the actual workmanship of this left side charging handle. As far as speed goes and how fast you can actually reload, where the difference comes in is when you have your last round fired down range and you have to get your magazine out, put your magazine in, instead of coming up and under to the side where you're completely kind of out of position a little bit, you can put your magazine in, move your hand 1 inch to where this left hand charging handle is, charge the weapon, and as you come forward and off, you go right back onto getting that grip on the front of the gun. Whereas if you have your hand under here and you charge the gun, your hand's all the way back here, you have to move it forward again, and it's it's cumbersome to a degree. Now, can you get good at it? You can, but with you having it on the left hand side here, it's a lot more efficient. Now, the only downside I see to this, or potential downside, is if you have multiple AKs, using this left hand charging system is definitely going to get your muscle memory ingrained in using that left hand charging system. And that was the one thing that Haas, or the Haas USMC, mentioned to me when I was talking about this system, and I said, hey, I'm looking at testing this out, and we were talking about it, and he said that's the only downside he saw. I agree with him on that. So if you have multiple AKs, or if you're worried about picking up someone else's AK when you go to the range and you're using each other's equipment, you might get used to, and your muscle memory is going to automatically go to that left side charging system, which isn't going to be on normal AKs. They're only going to have the right hand charging system, which is stock. So as a downside, that could be a potential downside, or just train really hard with both sides of the both charging handles, so you at least have a nice balance there. Now, the one other thing people ask me a question about is, since this is on the left hand side, will it get hung up on plate carriers and chest rigs? I've had at least 1,000 rounds through this AK with this system on here, and at least half of those or more were when I'm on the range or I'm at a course and I'm actually have a plate carrier on or a chest rig, and I have yet to actually see this interfere. I have yet to see this actually strike off a round or anything like that as far as coming out of battery. I haven't seen anything like that. So as far as my use of it, I have not seen that interfere whatsoever when it comes to actually using it with gear. So if you guys are looking to get into something that's a little bit different, or increase your speed, or you just want to kind of test something out that's definitely different, I think this Lightning Bolt from Colorado Shooting Sports will definitely do it for you. I think that as far as speed goes, it's definitely a lot faster than if you're using the right side charging handle. It's a lot more efficient. I haven't broken it yet, and I have actually purposely tried to break it because, like I said, there's a video out there showing one of these actually breaking. Not sure how it broke. Maybe it was just a fluke, but I haven't had any problems whatsoever with that charging handle on the left. And it's been reliable. I've had no failures or anything like that by using this bolt carrier, which is what comes with it. It's a bolt carrier with the actual charging handles on each side. So if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. If you guys have one, go ahead and put it in the comments section down below, or better yet, make a video about it. And until next time, later.